Let me know if you see my screen. Okay. So good evening to all of you. Thanks for joining the demo session of ABAP SAP ABAP. So I just want to ask you, what do you know about SAP? What is the exact purpose of SAP? SAP.
System, application, and products or programming.
Correct. What is the exact use?
To automate
Yes.
process of industries like manufacturing units and
Yes. Basically, right, the business process integration. This one, the main purpose is business process integration. Business process integration within an enterprise. Okay. So it's enterprise software, industry business applications software, not any generic software is used for any mobiles or not like mobile games or right or websites and all, not for that application. It's for industry applications. Industry applications. So to integrate all the different business process like sales and distribution, right, and like materials management, okay, like production planning, okay, like finance business process. So for all this type of business activities day to day that will be going to do in the typical industry. So if you adopt the SAP software, if you take the SAP software and adopt the SAP software, all your business process will execute fast and the integration will be there, and it is all in the data will be maintained in the common database. This is your SAP database here. SAP database here. Then here say suppose finance module here. All this is linked to this SAP database. And for all these things, right? So backend code is written by the ABAP only. The ABAP. What is the ABAP full form? What is the full form of ABAP? Advanced Business Application Programming. See, SAP's own programming language. SAP's own programming language. ABAP. That is SAP. And this is the ABAP. All whatever you see in the SAP, right? All the skins, everything has been built by ABAP code only. So ABAP is useful only within the SAP only, not outside the SAP. Okay, I'll show you system also how it looks. Okay, now. So let me connect to SAP system.
so SAP ABAP and some I read somewhere SAP ABAP and SAP Basic. So both are different or same?
Basis is like one module for all the database related. I can say like admin type. Admin type. All
Okay.
data server maintenance, right? All these things, users, create of users and all. SAP backup, right? Data storage backup and all will be taken by SAP basis people.
Okay. Okay.
So they will come into picture here SAP basis. This is SAP basis. They are also technical people, but they don't write a code that SAP basis. Like system admin in general terms.
So first SAP basis come and then after SAP ABAP came, right?
Of course, without SAP basis, no SAP software itself
Hmm.
or software installation, no, right? Upgrades of SAP's new versions and all will be taken care by these people only, this team only.
Yeah.
This team. This team is all sales and distribution area related areas activities will be taken care by these people. All these people will be all production planning related, and this will be all finance related activities. And this is also all materials management, procurement information and all will be taken care by these consultants. Okay, so I'll show you system so that you'll get feel of that how it looks. Okay, if I go to here, remote. This system access I'll also will be given to you as part of the training 3 months. Go to here, remote desktop. You don't need any software in your system. Many times the real-time projects also you will access this. Depends on the client. Sometimes you go for the remote desktop. Sometimes you can go through the directly in your system SAP logon pad. You should install the front-end software. Now click on OK. Now you redirect to the remote desktop, not in your desktop here. See your remote desktop here. Okay, here the SAP has been SAP logon you can find here. They have installed SAP GUI in this system. This is a GUI. So SAP architecture will be like this. Presentation layer. Presentation layer. And this is application layer. And this is the DB layer.
Great, yeah, architecture.
3D architecture here. We call as R3. Real time 3-tier architecture. Right here the user interaction will be happen here. UI, user interaction. UI. Okay. And here all the execution of programs will happen here. This layer. Execution of all ABAP programs. This layer. Think of what is going to happen in this layer.
Database.
So it stores all the information database here.
Mm.
So database, no IT actually, right? Everything is database here. So this user interaction, okay. Again, two ways. One is based on the GUI. GUI or based on the Fiori apps. Fiori apps. This is the latest Fiori apps from S4HANA version. So GUI is a traditional way of accessing the user, the GUI. I'll show you this one, GUI as well. I mean, the business transaction code. Now,
No, wait. GUI, UI means user interface, GUI means graphical user interface, right?
correct.
So for GUI, we are using Fiori apps, is it, right?
Instead of GUI, now the user can access applications, creating the materials and all using the Fiori apps.
Okay.
Because
This is
Fiori apps, yeah,
um, Two-way means via GUI or via Fiori apps. Right now,
Correct.
latest is a Fiori apps, right now.
Yes. Because Fiori apps is compatible for your desktop, laptop, tab, mobile.
Okay.
This
Which
is
was the
compatible
drawback
only
of
for desktop. That's why.
GUI was only for desktop.
Desktop or laptops.
Okay.
This is also for the desktop, laptop. I mean,
Mobile and
desktop nothing but laptop,
mobile.
mobile and tab.
Okay. So
Tab.
this Fiori apps will be the licensed version, right?
Yes, of course, yes. Once Fiori came only, we became as a front-end, back-end developer again.
Mhm.
Back-end is ABAP, front-end is a UI5 developer. Tab or mobile applications. This is user interaction. Right now, what we are doing is we are going to connect to SAP system here. So this icon and all will come here. Once you install the SAP system in your system. This is not your system. Now you connect it to the remote desktop. In my system also I can show. If I go to my desktop, there is SAP logon pad here. Here you can see here. In this my system, I install SAP front-end software GUI. If I double click here, I can see this SAP systems. Where I can see is this is the IP address. Click here. Click on here.
So this is the front end system right now,
Front-end system.
and
So this
ABAP
is
is
the application server IP address.
okay.
Now this system you are going to connect through here. Here. This is a login. Same thing I am doing through remotely here. Remote.
Okay.
Double click here. Now connect to SAP system. So username and password. So username is not case sensitive. Password is case sensitive. Okay. So if you type 3 times password wrong, it will be locked. So remote at the rate. So you will be given the unique user ID. So I will provide you unique user ID. So press enter. Now this is the SAP world. SAP front end GUI. Okay. Where you write the code and all, SAP has given all the transaction codes. There are 2 types of transaction codes.
I am very new, sir. So please.
Yeah. See, it's like I assume as a layman.
Yes.
Right? So if you go to here,
Without transaction code, SAP is nothing in short.
yeah, this is called SAP business T code. So in the GUI perspective, right? All the users will be using this for business purpose, creating the materials, creating purchase orders. I'll show you the system. Business purpose users will use this T code. We call it T code, transaction code, for their day-to-day business requirement, like creating materials data, okay, creating purchase orders, right, creating sales orders, okay, creating billing documents. Day to day in the business, right? Day to day in SAP projects or SAP companies. So this is what it will happen. This type of activity is going to be used by the user here. It's what called business T code. Okay, and technical T code is technical T code. Okay. Technical use code is for creating the programs and all. Programs, tables and all. Examples are SC38 ABAP program, SC11 ABAP dictionary, means database related, and SC80 object navigator we call. Okay. SC91 message class. Okay. SC41. So menu painter. We'll see all this is part of the training. This is all ABAPers who use these T codes. Business people will not use this one. This is going to use by business people. Okay. Now you are in the SAP login system here. Now if you want to write a code, you go to SC38. Type here SC38. Go to here. Press enter. Right. This is the where you SAP has given the screen like this. Not a screen. I mean, of course, the screen. Part of the transaction code SC38 to write your own program. Okay. So any program you are going to write in SAP, it must be starting with the other, must be starting with Z or Y, because Z or Y SAP is reserved as a custom programs. Other than the Z or Y, SAP will create a lot of programs for the business business purpose. Any questions here?
So do we need to remember all codes?
See,
Or
we
it takes
don't need automatically. Okay. So automatically it will be, you will be remembering. So you no need to remember. While you are going on doing every day, right? It comes automatically. See, hardly every day you will be using it 10, 15, 10 transaction codes, not more than that. Regularly using. Right? Now I'll go and create a new program, Z. Right? Program name is test program. Underscore you can give, but other than that, you cannot give any special characters and all here. Test program. Demo. Then I can give today's date here. 10th March here. Click on create here. Okay, I'll get one more pop-up. You'll see all this in the detail going forward once you start the training. See, title is for heading purpose. SAP Demo. Okay, go to the executable program. This is executable program. This is not mandatory now for this point of time. Mandatory. Only this is mandatory here. This is the mandatory. Okay. If you want, you can do also choose the program belongs to which SAP module here. Maybe you can go and you can choose the materials management. Save it now. Right. When you save it, right, SAP will ask the package. Package means like a folder in our Windows terminology. In our Windows terminology, it's like a folder. A folder. Package to store all our programs here. This is like a folder type here. And under this, system will generate a transport request. Save a transport request. Under this, you will be having the ABAP program here. This is the ABAP program. Okay. ABAP program, or we call as a repository objects. We'll see what is this one all. Repository objects. Why you need this transport request is, why you need a transport request is ABAP repository here. Why we need to have this transport request package and all is, SAP typically project landscape or the flow is like this. Development system. SAP development system. You might have come across some of you the SDLC, software development cycle. Okay, that is what the mapped here. Development, quality, and production here. This is typical SAP product landscape production. Okay. And once you create a ABAP program, your program should move from here to here for testing purpose here. And once testing is completed, everything is done, you move your programs to the production. For all this, transport request is mandatory. TR, this is the TR. We call it TR. Let's see this practically later. So transport request will transport. That is the perfect, is the meaningful word here. This is from the using the transport request, you move your programs to here, you test here, again you move to here, the program. So what is this typical landscape? What you can think of? What is the purpose of this box?
In the development, we are building our program. Okay. Once it is tested in the quality environment, then and then only it will be available in the production for business user.
This here the users will be tested with the user
Yes.
training. Everything will be happening here, and here actual live system. This one. So in the development system, developers will be working here, not the user. Developer means we are all the developers, ABAP people, and functional people also for functional work. Developer and functional both. This is functional here. And here, who will be working in this system is testing, functionals and users, right? For testing and user training will happen.
Testers, right?
Testers, so generally SAP, not separate testers will be there. We together will be testing SAP functions, technical people and users here. Some projects they'll be having separate testers also. Separate testing team as well. And here the production system with the live user, business user here. User will be accessing here. This is the flow. Okay, now coming to here, right? Now I'll save it. It generates the transport. I should give the package name. Package is like a folder in the Windows terminology. Save it here. It creates system will create automated new transport request. If you want, you can give new transport request. Click here. You can create a new transport request. New ABAP program. Demo. In the real-time projects, we see what is the use of this one. You write exactly here. And this is project also the real-time projects. Based on the project name and all, it will be given here the input. Otherwise, it's not a mandatory this field. Click on save. This will specify that this program you are doing part of each project, which release, we call as release also, terminology. Click on save. Okay, transport is generated automatically here. Press enter here. Now you are in the ABAP editor here. Okay, you can write a query here. I mean, so when you one statement. So suppose you want to display some information on the output. Word statement. Welcome to SAP ABAP.
Why first line is regarding report?
This is because program is type of the program is report program. Here.
Achha. All ABAP programs are reports program, is it?
No, there is other type of programs also there like model pull program, function pull program like that. So
By default is a report.
By default is report. Not you cannot say by default. You have chosen the type of the program in the first step. For that reason. Okay, now what is the write statement? In general, write statement is there in other programming languages also, right?
Printing purpose.
For printing the information on the output. Here.
Mm.
Save it here. Check syntax. This is syntax check. Activation. Activation will be, what could be the activation think of?
Activation means compiling.
Basically, to take the new updates. Okay, you'll come across this one once you start coding only to understood more clearly. What will happen if you don't do the activation? Activation will take the new version, latest version. Right? It will give you all the inactive programs information. Just press enter here. It will take your program automatically. Press enter. Click on execute. This is the output here. From where this has come? This heading. Title we are given here. This is the coding from here. Yes, this program, right? Model is, if we map this one to our flow, right? Of the architecture flow, right? I said presentation layer. We went to the presentation layer. We have written one statement and then we executed. When the execution is happened, right? Control will go to here. It will execute and information will be back on the screen here. Presentation layer here. And any database information is required, it goes from here to here, the control internally, and brings back the data from here to here, then here to here. It will display. This is the flow. Now, to make you understood, right? I'll write one more statement.
So sorry. Data flow is doing via web services or API.
In this scenario, not a web services or API. It is internally program SAP execute from presentation layer, application layer, and DB layer. API will come into picture when you are exchanging the information to other system.
Okay.
This is inbuilt. This SAP database construct is inbuilt in SAP.
Inbuilt.
This is a good thing actually here. It's inbuilt. This one. You don't raise any separate connection between these two. If you take any SAP system, these three together will come.
Okay.
These three. Like not like any JDBC or like this Java database connection. Not like that.
It is called as a coupled here.
Integrated, you can say as integrated system. All database, middleware of execution layer and presentation layer here.
Okay. If you connect with other system, then only API and service will become.
Correct. So through for that we have the different technologies in SAP ABAP point of view, like we call as RAP, OData, right? So many ways you can expose the data from SAP to other system, or you can bring the data from other system to SAP. Any questions here? Anyone?
No, from my side, no. Clear.
Okay, now I'll write a simple little bit more, one more statement of program here. Database access here now, okay. Suppose I'll access one database table. Go to here. It's not a case sensitive. The statements, data is the case sensitive. What I am writing select statement is a keyword. Keyword is not a case sensitive. Whether you can write a select small letter or capital letter does not matter. So if I write a select star from Mara into table AT underscore. Suppose if I write like this code, any of you are the background of the programming, what could be the general select star means? What is the purpose of select statement?
Bring the records from database. So
So
here
this is the
it
flow.
will,
Any select statement flow is like this. This is the program here. This is your SAP database tables. You bring the data from SAP database table to the program layer, application layer. And then if you want to display the output, you can display here. This is the output here. Select means go. Select means go to database and bring the data. Go to database and bring the data. This is the flow. Right now, into table, site underscore Mara in SAP terminology, right? We call as internal table. Internal table to hold more than one record.
IT stand for internal, is it?
No. Just for the naming point of view, I give. You can give any name here, not only IT. To make is readable easy, I made it as IT. In the runtime of ABAP program. Similar to your arrays in other programming languages. Okay. Save it now. This is comments. What I have written here. This will
This
go
is
as a comment.
this is temporary table, is it? Internal
No.
table is not temporary.
This is like arrays. This is
Array.
arrays of other programming language concept. This is the
Hmm.
database related database table here.
Hmm.
How do you know? I can double click here. Take you to database. This is the table. I just double clicked here. You can see the data. Click on contents. Click on export. You see the data here. This is the data. Now the table.
Okay.
Now this data will come to the program with this select statement what I did.
Okay.
Now if you check the syntax here, this is syntax check. You will get some error. What could be a reason of this type of error?
Declaration missing.
Correct. So we need to declare that. To declare that in SAP, right? There is a statement we call as data. Data means data objects, which will store the data in the runtime of a web program. You can give here IT underscore Mara type table of Mara. This is IT underscore Mara is internal table. This is syntax type table of. You are referring to the database table. This is not data will not come line number 8. Data means data won't come. Your declaration part this one. Data is the declaration of the data objects. There are 3 data objects. One is variable. What is a variable? Purpose in general.
Storing some value.
And
Holding the value.
in the runtime.
Sorry?
In the runtime.
Runtime.
Runtime to store the data, right? That's what the meaning
Yes.
of variable.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
very important. Variable one is a structure. In ABAP, not a structure, generally we will call as work area. And next third one is we call as internal table. This is the base of your ABAP, entire ABAP, the runtime program. I go to here. This is the flow. Variable, work area, and internal table here. These are the we call it data objects. This is called data objects. Which stores the data in the runtime. Variable, work area, and internal table here. Okay. Purpose of variable is, what is the purpose of variable?
To store the value at
Single
runtime.
value. To store
Single value. Single value. Okay.
And this one is work area or structure, nothing but structure. What could be the purpose of structure?
In other language, other programming language, structure is to storing the one record.
Correct. Same here also.
Same. Okay.
Same, no other one. To store single record.
You are giving wonderful training, yes, sir. Because my programming knowledge is strong, so I can understand easily.
Yes.
String for single record, work area. For single
Correct.
value, variable.
Correct. Internal table is for more than one record here.
This is the only three way to hold the value, right now.
Which one?
There is only three way. Either I variable
Only three
or
ways. Only this is the three way you store the data in the runtime, or constants also. Constants will be separate.
okay.
Constants is fixed.
Fixed.
Right now, this is the concept: single variable, single value, one record, more than one record. What does a record mean? Meaning?
Collection of multiple column.
Correct. Record
Field,
means group of
multiple
fields,
field.
multiple columns, nothing but the group of fields.
Almost similar with other language.
All this programming language base concept is same only. Only things the way that we write will be the syntax different. That's all. Right now, if I go to suppose if I want to show the record, right? If I go to here, I can show you the table records. Record. Go to /o. /o means open one more session. O means open. SC11 or data dictionary means database related things you can see here. Go to here. Go to Mora table. Click on display. Now go to the contents. This is the fields. Contents. And execute here. This is execute means to see the data. You are seeing it. This is a record. One row is one record. Second row, third row, fourth row, like this. So this is all the fields. One field, second, third, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or columns. It's a group of columns, nothing but a record. One record, second record, third record. Now I will execute this program. But this syntax error will not come now because I declared it already. See here now. Now do you think that anything if I execute this select statement will print the data or it will not print the data?
Select is only to fetch data.
So for printing concept, SAP is using for multiple records, right? You can use the loop statement. This is syntax. We'll discuss this all very clearly. Material number, say 30 position, work area underscore Mora and loop. What the concept here is, internal table, if you want to display the information, you cannot display without having the work area or a structure. For that reason, you are looping here, so that to display all the record.
Can you repeat again, please?
So what I am saying is, now you want display all the records available here. You cannot write here write IT underscore Mara here. You cannot write. You cannot write like this.
Correct.
More than one record is available. You cannot do like this here. Hence, we are going looping and printing here. If you want to put this comment, right, control less than or asterisk. This is putting the comment this line. Whereas if you want to put the same line comment after this statement, you give the double quotes here. Once you give double quotes, this part will be commented. Consider as commented only here. Now this is going to execute based on the number of records you get, and that many times this will loop and print output. Slash is for new line character. This is the work area. Record by record will print. This is 30 the position. We'll see that now. Save it. Check syntax. You'll get error. Right? Why this error?
Declaration of work
So
area.
declaration we have not done. So we can do declaration here itself. Give comma here. Continuation of the statement. Because colon I gave, right? Colon means you can do the multiple statements with the same data word. Now go to here, declare one more work area. Work area underscore Mara, type Mara. Save it now. Check syntax now. Now you don't get any error because you declared now. What you are doing, you bringing one data from the database and you are printing here. Check syntax. Activate. Think
30,
of how
what
many
is the,
times.
I didn't got that 30.
So think of
Right.
30 minutes position. I'll show you the output. Execute here. This is 30 means this position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Like. From left side the space. From left side the space you are giving 30 minutes. You can give 40. If you use 40, it comes a little bit here. Now I'll see the I will give the 40 here. I'll give 60 otherwise. 60 means 60 characters from the left side. Activate. Execute. Now you see it has moved a little bit further right side. This text. This one.
Okay.
60 means like from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is
8,
only for display
10.
purpose, right? Only for
Only
visible.
display purpose. Only
Hmm.
alignment purpose. Alignment.
Okay. Okay.
So
Not
think of,
mandatory.
no. Think of how many times the loop may execute. Based on the number of records.
Number of records, yes.
Okay. So how many records it comes? How many records are available here? Double click here. See the number of records. Go to the contents. Click on number of entries. How many records are there? 935. 935 records will come now. I can show you in the runtime by putting the breakpoint. Means debugging. Debugging you might be knowing programming people. Put a breakpoint. Execute. Right? Control is at line number 13 now. 13 means this flow. Data here. So data is control is here now. It goes to here, it brings the data. Right? I'm just running program run by line here. Now how do you show number of records? Double click here. Do you see 935 here? I can double click here. This is a runtime data here now. This is the internal table data, runtime. How many rows will be there? 935 records. Now, obviously, how many times the loop will execute? 935, because each time one record. See now, work area. Right? Work area as of now is empty here. How do you know? Double click here. The empty here now. This zeros because of default data type values based on the data type. Now click on this desktop 3. Now 16. It will execute one record. One record will come to work area. Now double click here. One record came to here. Right? Now it's printing that one. Don't press this button because SAP, this is SAP standard code. You don't need to debug that. Second one, F6. One more time. Where is my control now? That arrow symbol. Which line number? This arrow. In which line number?
16.
So like this is be going on executing 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 37 times. Now second record is going to print on the output. Now second record. You can see second record information here. This is second record. Okay. Next, third record. So you can also hear the system variable. We call it system variable. What this 3 will tell you is currently you are processing the third record. That is the meaning actually here. Click on F6.
Because this is a work area, so at a time we can see only one record, right? Now?
Correct. It will hold only one record only at a time.
Mm.
If you want to come out of this, you can come out of this click. In this flow, complete flow has happened here. It went to presentation layer. Control went to here because the select statement you have written. It went to here also, and data has brought from here to here and shown you the output here. Now this is the presentation layer. Output is the presentation layer. Okay, execution will happen in the application layer. If you want to give the user input also, you can give here. Not to make complex first day demo, but still I can write one statement. If you write one statement, user input will come. Parameters. This is to give the user input. P underscore MTRT, right? More -MTRT. Now it will give you the prompt for the user to give the input. Only that output only will come. Now you should compare the where condition here. Where MTRT equal to P underscore MTRT. Check syntax here.
This parameters is only used to prompt the user, right? Now?
From the user now. Now the user will prompt the data. Execute. Now user input came here. You can give the value here. FERT means finish material type. Click this, execute. Now you see the output only FERT data here.
Okay.
This is the flow here. Here, right, in this program, I am giving one more box here. This is input box here. This is input. Okay. So 5 minutes, I'll show you the ABAP role. What do you do exactly? Okay. Na? Any questions here? The programming point of view. This is GUI. You will also do the same thing that Eclipse as well. So through Eclipse also you can write a code. So maybe I'll think of one more short demo I'll take within few days. Okay, na? I'll explain again in the Eclipse as well. Now here, what this SAP is, right? It will be as I said, right? Industry applications. Different types of industries the SAP is going to. SAP will be useful, right? Like automotive industries, so all cars, so all automobiles, so, right? Pharmaceuticals, so all like Novartis, right? Or the Reddy Labs, or so many pharmaceutical companies. For their day-to-day business activities, SAP will be used. Oil gas companies, so like Shell, BP, HP, all this, all banking sector will be using the SAP for their banking business activities, telecommunications, so government or government business process, so aerospace for business, so like this, SAP will be using the with the client. The actual concept here is so the concept of the
Wait. Can you go just above? No, last can you just so here some common industry using SAP S4 HANA. S4 HANA is a database, right? Now?
HANA is a database. S4 HANA is a new SAP software version.
SAP software version. Okay.
Simplified fourth generation. S4 means.
Achha.
S4 HANA means it works only on HANA database, not any other database.
Like SAP HANA is also having some full form.
High analytical applications. HANA means
Sorry,
high
high.
analytical applications. High analytical applications.
Got
HANA.
it. Mm.
This is the version. You can see the version here. If I go to here, S4 HANA, system, status. If you go to product version, we go to install product version. You can see S4 HANA version here, 2023 on-premises. Again, on-premises, public cloud, private cloud will come in the SAP versions. Public cloud means SAP will take care of all the SAP maintenance. Private cloud means and on-premises SAP client has to take client premises. Right here, if I come into this simple flow, what I was saying. For this SAP, client will be here, SAP. Client means like BMW, Volvo, okay, Mercedes, like this. They will purchase the SAP from the SAP company. SAP is not a free software. License a costly software because it's packaged software built for the industry applications. And SAP, they will purchase from the SAP company. SAP technology and company both are same only name. So these people will purchase the SAP and they will approach maybe Capgemini or IBM or Accenture. For to make adopt the SAP software to their business process system here. You work any of these companies as a ABAP developer or programmer. Your main aim is programming only. Because some people will ask, sir, in ABAP, what do you do? Programming only. Huh? You got the point, right? ABAP developer and ABAP developer. So you'll work on of these companies. Okay. So in the workflow point of view, this is the workflow. Here ABAP programmer. You work with the SAP business people, functional consultant. SAP functional consultant. And
Okay, functional consultant will bring the requirement, right?
yes, this is a user, business user.
Um,
So you'll work closely with this functional people here.
mm, good.
This is the users. Who is the people who are going to use your programs all and end of the day after you complete
This
all the programs. Any questions here?
this functional consultant will be from client side or from by.
Depends. Maybe Capgemini or IBM or sometimes ABAP people will be from this company. Functional will be from this company also.
Okay, okay.
The contact they will go like that also. This
Mm,
client, these people, technical work they may go to Capgemini and functional work they may go to IBM also sometimes. In that
mm,
case, you will work ABAP is you are as ABAP from Capgemini, you work with the IBM functional people. Okay.
Can I consider functional consultant as a BA, business analyst in other project?
Ah,
In,
yes, correct. Business analyst.
uh,
Business analyst. Okay. So approximate duration is 60 hours maximum. 50 to 60 hours. So maximum 2.5 3 months I will complete. So we need to plan accordingly some extra hours weekends especially. 3 months maximum. Maybe now my observation with a lot of batches is people are losing the attention after 2 months. So somehow I will complete within 2 months by taking the more hours after 1 month, after first month.
so within 3 months, everything will be covered.
Should be
Complete
covered. Yes.
all and each and every concepts. Okay.
Each and every concept, you should always, all of you, whoever is going to take this training, so your side is a lot of efforts required. 1 hour what we teach is you need to work a lot of hours on that topic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the topics, I'm updating the concepts, so I'll give you more clear about the contents point of view. A lot of new topics and all I'm updating. So I'll give, but otherwise I'll cover all the topics what will be required as a ABAP consultant. As a ABAP consultant, 3 months server access, course duration maximum this one.
Sir,
3 months.
sir,
Yes.
one silly question. So I'm very, very sorry. See,
Hmm.
for other language,
Hmm.
new continuous update is coming like .NET 1.4, 3.5, 4.5. So is
Hmm.
similar kind of update versions are there in SAP also?
Oh, more than that.
So what is the
Especially,
right now? Which is the latest version SAP?
see, latest version is yearly, it will come one every year. That was I
Yearly?
was selling S4 HANA.
Okay,
S4
okay.
HANA.
Mm,
2025 is there in the market. SAP
right
release
now.
right
Mm.
now, but for us, under it take time to get a 25 in the market. 23 as of now. 24 is some people. Not will not be so many differences, but ABAP earlier compared to earlier, so many changes has come currently. And now only for last 5 years, we can say more changes has come compared to so many years. Now these changes what has come last 4 5 years, it will be more stabilized in the coming years. RAP programming model and all. Okay, so actually it will be like RISE model will be there, reports. I'll see all. I'll take one more session. Okay. Why like this we call in the SAP ABAP work. See, all this will be covered in the part of training. RICEF. RICEF. R for reports, I for interface, C for conversion, E for enhancement, F for forms.
F4 fonts, F4
F for forms, printable documents.
forms. Acha.
W also is their workflow. Not that much we use, but yes, W also workflow. This is what the ABAP work fall into in any project. Any work you do in ABAP, either it could be a report, or it could be interface, it could be a C conversion, data conversion, or it could be a new adding things, enhancement, or could be a forms, or could be a workflow. Okay, any questions? Any one of you? So
So how you will?
as I
Okay.
said, right? As of now, I will plan the weekends only because I'm also occupied with the weekdays currently. Okay, so I'm planned at 8 to 10 better. That is Sunday. Sunday, if any one of you are challenged, I can repeat the 2 hours in the weekdays. So somehow we go because all these are online trainings, and definitely not so many people will be there. So adjustly we can accommodate and then we can move on the training. So I'm flexible to adjust myself availability. Any questions?
Means Saturday and Sunday, right? Na? Saturday, Sunday only.
For now, we'll plan only Saturday, Sunday.
So if we are planning Saturday, Sunday, then in a month, eight, 8 days, right?
8 days, yeah.
Eight, four, if the month is having 4 week, then 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 days. So how many days it will require to complete?
Not days, hours. 50
Hours.
to 60 maximum.
Okay.
So that hours we can accommodate after 1 month with a time stretching of the days. Sometimes Saturday, good amount of time, maybe morning to evening, if possible. Some Saturday or not. Then we can cover a lot of things. Or any holiday will come right in between.
Hmm.
Like that. Somehow we should plan because weekdays means will not be having much time to stretch hours and all. We'll be having so right. Many of you will be also working and I also will be working.
If suppose somehow, see, I'm working with the banking sector.
Hmm.
So if suppose we are working on the deliveries, okay. So
Hmm.
in that case, if I'm not able to join, will you provide me the recording?
Yeah. This like how now I'm doing a recording this live. The same thing I'll do in the
Ah,
class also. That you
okay,
can download from my YouTube channel.
okay,
No, not no need of any uploading. Even it will be there in the YouTube as it is.
okay.
Any other questions? Any one of you? Monashri or Nandan or any one of you are having any questions?
So you will be providing the contents, what you will
Yes. Yes.
है ना?
Better is I will take one more session within maybe 2-3 days. A small session, half an hour.
And after that, will you provide the use cases? Uh,
Yes. We have case study use cases.
use cases. Okay. So it will give us the experience.
Yes, of course. All scenario based use case scenario will go.
Okay. So my one query is that there is no object-oriented programming in SAP
Yes, of course it is there. But you don't
because
need
in
too much object oriented concept. You
uh,
only write a code inside the methods.
yes,
You use the methods and all. You don't create a methods and all on your own. Very less.
okay, Miss
Not
custom.
required too much knowledge on the oops. Not required.
Okay, because what I noticed that here we are using structure as a work area, but
Hmm.
it is outdated. So, no, people are using clouds. Sorry, class.
Even
Structure we
classes
newly.
also to store the record, you need to use structure only inside the class also.
Hmm.
Here also.
अच्छा, okay,
Any program, any method you take, these three only will be there: variable, internal table, and work area. These three only.
it means it's easy than C sharp, more easy than C sharp or Java.
Definitely, what my observation also. Hmm.
ठीक है
Because
because
I've
C
seen
sharp
so
is
many
very.
people, right? So many Java people. Maybe I would have been trained more than 1,000 people by this time.
Okay.